Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I've been looking at some stats on the channel and noticed that 69% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribers. Subscribing is a brilliant way to help support the channel, so if you're new here or if you're here regularly and you're not a subscriber, please consider and do so because it really helps us to grow. It's a midweek short video. There's a couple of things I just want to talk about, and to do that I'll flip around the camera. So it's a short unboxing. I'm probably going to do 2 unboxings this week that I know of, and I just want to sort of go through this one. It is from a larger company. I'm a big fan of promoting small businesses, so I won't mention who this is from, but they're quite well known in the reptile trade, and I was quite a fan of the box. So what I've done is I've took the label off. It does say live insects, please handle with care, and when you open the box it says, "We hope your friend enjoys our delicious bugs." So obviously that's going to give you a sort of idea of what's in here. So as those of you that follow the channel know, we built a dart frog terrarium, obviously this one, and we're in the process of building another one. So there's 3 things in here. I'll quickly show you those. So the first one is a little fruit fly starter. It's not a culture. I've got some mini speckled isopods and a pack of springtails down there. So these are for my second build. They're starter cultures for those. The reason I bought the flies was because it was a Black Friday deal. I wouldn't normally buy from these people. I'd normally buy from my regular supplier, but because it was a Black Friday deal, there was some other stuff that I wanted that my own supplier doesn't sell. Again, for the new terrarium that I'm building. And I bought the flies just simply because, and I say simply because a lot, my current fruit fly culture, if I show you that one, is dead. It's at the end of its life. It needs replacing. Now I did start a culture 10 days ago, and I'll show you this culture. So I dated that the 10th of the 11th. I have seen maggots, but not a lot of them. But I've noticed, if you look at the media at the bottom, that it's quite fluid and soft, almost too wet, and I was getting some moulding issues on the Excelsior, the wood wall. So what I've done this morning is I've created a new culture, and I've made the media at the bottom a bit stiff and more like a soft putty, softer than putty, and I've obviously put some flies in that. So on the basis of that, I'm sort of running out of flies, and the flies here was sort of an emergency. I have got some smaller flies, and this culture is still okay. But if you look in there, you see them all buzzing around. They're supposed to be flightless, and they're not. Or a lot of them aren't. I've already been outside and sort of took the lid off and let the flyers fly away. But I think this culture, for all intents and purposes, has gone. Although I will still feed it, because whether they fly or not is irrelevant. They're going to land on something and the frogs will eat them. So as a sort of basis for that, I bought this pack as sort of a starter culture for another culture. It's got a piece of banana in the bottom, which is good. So there is a food source in there. I'm not sure how long I can keep these for on that, to be honest. Maggots will lay in that slice of banana, so that they will potentially breed in there. But ultimately it's an emergency pack, so if I do need to feed before my other cultures are ready, I've got something to feed, and I'm probably going to order another culture anyway. So just a short midweek unboxing, just something to put out for you guys. And I know for a fact I've got something coming tomorrow. So for those of you that are new to the channel, it's mainly shrimp. I run a business that sells shrimp and aquatic products, and I'm in the process of doing some changes to the room, if you follow. But we also now keep dart frogs and isopods, and this is my first dart frog terrarium. So I'm having slime mould sort of growing all over the place at the moment, but that will come and go. And the frogs are hiding. But if you look on top of that pod there, one of the frogs is sitting there. So I'm assuming that because he's gone high and he's quite small, he'll be a male. They're too young to start calling as of now. I have been playing some Epimabates Antonii calling to see if they come out, and they do sort of pop their heads out to see what's going on, which is quite interesting. It's currently next to my desk, so laptop and everything here at the moment, and that's because I'm in the process of changing things in the room. But it's almost a bit of a tropical room. The room's heated, for those of you that don't follow currently. Give us a follow. There's content at least once a week, and I'm trying to sort of do midweek videos, albeit short ones. So give us a follow. Hopefully you'll find some of that stuff interesting. Thanks everyone. Take care. Bye bye.